Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the second-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap motion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USC.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First and 10 now for the offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SC. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has 4 points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Pereira. Makes a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Back to pass. It's Pereira. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, USC. Just ran away from the defense. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Southern California. The defense adds 6 points. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run the option. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
That's an important first down on that running play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Touchdown, Southern California. Still no answer for this offense. Team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense is back on the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. He's going to hand this off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Herrera. Launching it downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, SC. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Some rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, to heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
They'll run it here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tailback with another carry. Quick spin on the run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
USC.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's a bullet over the middle. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Herrera. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, SC. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Point after, not great through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Herrera. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Boy, what a turn of events. I'm sure the punting team's offense is thrilled to be getting back out on the field right now after they were gifted an extra possession.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. On 1st down, it's play action. Snags a quick throw. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Back to pass. It's Herrera. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He's found some room at the 45. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, SC. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. And the offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He'll take a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Offense ready to start this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, SC. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets. A conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Teams come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pulls it in. It's Barnes. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Dropping back. It's Herrera. And that pass falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
It's caught downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum in the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And the route is on.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Caught in the backfield. It's Cornelius. The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And the tailback's got it again. Fighting off the defender. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern California. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff will be returned. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. He will score. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Herrera. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
And this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route. Just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's the option play. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead to get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebacker shifting around now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And tackled after a small pickup there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they'll use the ground game here. He shreds the tackle. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. And the Trojans will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. This one falls incomplete as time expires. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.